Before we get too far into the video, let's just have a think about what air compressors do and why. Air compressors compress air. That might be fairly obvious, but I've got to say that at least right at the start of the video. We're compressing air because we have a particular purpose that we would like to use that air for. We may compress air because we need to use it to power hand tools. You'll often see pneumatic hand tools in workshops, on building sites, in engine rooms, in industrial plants, and things like that. There are different types of air compressor available, and these are split into linear or reciprocating compressors and rotary compressors. In this video, we're going to talk about piston compressors, but keep in mind you may also have a screw compressor, a vane compressor, a diaphragm compressor. It depends upon the type of application. Once we've drawn air into the air compressor, you can actually see where the air comes in. It comes in through this hole. There's our air compressor filter. In fact, we can actually just go in there. The filter would be located where this star shape is here. The air comes in and it is then drawn into our cylinder. It's going to be drawn into the cylinder through this red valve, this red flap. As I say, these valves are usually slightly more complicated, but let's stick with the basic design for now. The second stage is on the left, and you'll notice that the piston is smaller. That's because the pressure that we want to achieve at the second stage, or the second stage of compression, is higher than the first stage. Sometimes we might have just one piston in a piston compressor, and that's okay if you want to reach pressures of say 6 or 7 bar, which is about 90 psi. If you want to obtain higher pressures, then it's more efficient to use multiple compression stages. We're using a piston compressor again, but this time we're using it to compress refrigerant. Our piston is moving up and down within the cylinder. You can see our valves opening and closing. We're using the exact same design, but this is a refrigeration compressor or a chiller compressor. You can see we're using the V-type design. Here is one piston, would be under the cover here, and here is a cross-section version of the cylinder head, and within the cylinder, the piston. We've still got our valves, although they've been overly simplified here, but unlike the previous compressors, we're using this compressor to compress refrigerant gas.